deciding factor late in the night. Looks like the ball will keep low in these dusty conditions. The batsman will have to make a few adjustments. And heads it is. It's a decision to bat first. The fielding team is making its way to the ground, and the opening batsmen are marching towards the pitch. The players look confident. The batsmen have to control the shots as the fielders are in set positions. He's hit it badly. He's hit it high. A clean sweep and it clears the field. One bounce and over the fence. What a cracking start. He's absolutely obliterated that one. They'll be hunting for that one in the audience. He pulls the shot to deep mid-wicket. What a wallop. That's played so well by the batsman for a huge... Outside! The batsman's not too sure about the umpire's decision. Looks like he's going to review this. Yes, they've decided to go to the third umpire. The umpire says it's not out. A clever one that left no room for the batsman. Dot ball. That's in the slot and has been put away for 6. A brutal sky shot that soars above the pitch into the crowd. He clears the feet and slogs it on the onside. It's a huge shot, timed brilliantly by the crowd is straining to follow that one. What a stunner! He looks to slog that one between long on and long off for more runs. Superb wrist work. That's been deposited into the stands again at the end of the over. Too many loose deliveries in that one. A costly over that'll come back to bite him. That straight loft just missed the bowler's head. Yikes! Couldn't have added more grace to it. Looks like he's sending a message to the bowler. First ball boundary. A deadly combination versus the ball. A beautiful sweep to clean that ball up. 2's company, but 3's a hat-trick. Can he do it? What an effort! He slogs it over to the midfield region. The fielding can only watch with hopelessness and admiration. 6 it is. The crowds are going crazy for that unbelievable stop. And that's no good. A no ball gives the batting a freebie. And he doesn't seem to be stoppable here. What an effort! He slogs it over to the midfield region. 4. The bowler has used all the weapons in his armoury, but nothing is working. An impressive half-century from this. It's in the air. This could be the big one. Gets underneath the ball this time and lofts it for a 6 off the last ball. That was an expensive over. The bowler is not so impressed with the performance. Will this medium pacer bolt past the batting line? We'll know soon. An absolute blaster of a shot. What a whopper. That's been pulled away with strong hands. There's some serious mutual respect and understanding. He has slogged that straight down the ground. And it's gone for a 4. Will he make it 3 boundaries in a row here? Such a perfect length from the bowler. The batsman was in 2 minds there. Steps out and hammers it into the stands. It's a long, long way to Tipperary. And that stunning 6. What a delivery! Looks like it is an expensive over for the bowler. It doesn't seem to be timed well. A clean sweep and it clears the field. No need to run for it. Will he make it 3 boundaries in a row here? Not so good run up to the crease this time from the bowler. Extra run to the batting team. Disappointment from the bowler. He's not sticking to the game plan here. A very good partnership by the 2 out in the middle. He looks to slog that one between long on and long off for more runs. He is on a poor spell here. He has to pick up his game from now on and try and look for some wickets. He whoops it into the air, driven high and far down the offside. That was caught with good judgment in the outfield. And there goes the wicket. He just has to stick to the basics and play his natural game here. It's raining boundaries here. New to the ground? Never mind. Hit a boundary off the first ball. A deadly kiss goodbye to the bowler's last ball. Farewell by 4. He's lofted it skyward. Is that going to cost him? He has slogged that straight down the ground. What a way to bring up his 50. He looks to slog that one between long on and long off for more runs. A premature end to a promising start. Caught out. He is the new man in. He should stick to the team plan and anchor the innings. What a cracking start! A boundary off his first encounter. He gets to the pitch of the ball and tries a lofted reverse sweep. He is not able to control the line and length on this spell. That's a railgun of a shot. Belted it far, high and away. He bends and it's a paddle sweep down the leg side. Let's see what happens here. That's going to need a keener pair of eyes. The wickies nabbed it, but was that an edge? He swung it just a tad off centre. Wasn't expecting to miss that one. Could be a nick, but we'll need Ultra Edge Detect to confirm. Looks like a lot of fuss about nothing. All quiet on the Ultra Edge Detect. He's safe. He's a real shot. That's a sure six by any standard. Leaves the batsman totally baffled. Fielders are making their move in the ground. That has been punished. He lofts it straight over the bowler's head. One bounce before the boundary line. He's on his knee, sweeping the bowler off their feet. That's two boundaries in quick succession. Can he make it a triple? What a hit by the batsman. That's lofted for massive six. What a beauty. Nice to see them both supporting each other through the innings. Four more runs to end the over. A poor over from the bowler. They're bringing in some medium pace to try and limit the opposition's scoring rate. That has sailed over the batsman towards the fence. Oh dear. He's down on one knee, proposing to go for the boundary. Two's company, but three's a hat-trick. Can he do it? A fielder is getting ready to get a hold of it. A safe pair of hands from the fielder. A new batsman walking in. Hope he can save his team's hopes. That's it. There's no quarter for the batsman. Another scalp collected. He's played right into the fielder's hands. He's on a hat-trick now. Sensational stuff. The bowling is on a roll here. It's a bloodbath at the batter's end. He has to stick to his basics and not give away his wicket here. He's struggling to get into a good rhythm in this stint. Looks like he's sending a message to the bowler. First ball boundary. That's it! 4 runs to end the over. He's a real shotgun, this one. Let's see if he can generate some swing. team as the ball races away to the boundary. The umpire isn't taking any chances with this one. Time for a closer look. The cameras have spotted a nick. Waiting on the audio confirmation from Ultra Edge Detect to know for sure. The batsman's regretting it already. Ultra Edge detected. An unfortunate nick and he's gone. Some good bowling there to nab that one. He needs to stay on and finish the game for his team now. Oh, that was a close one. A treat for the eyes as the batsman scoops it for the good old helicopter shot. That's given out by the umpire. Let's see what happens here. A review is signalled by the batsman and they go up to the third umpire. A smart delivery with a great line that led right to the pads. LBW. Superb wrist work. That's been deposited into the stands again at the end of the over. The medium pacer has been called into the attack now. Despite the appeal, that's a tough call. The umpire calls for a close-up. He might be in the clear here. The cameras don't show anything nasty. He's taken a risk with that one, but he might just be okay. The appeals were big and loud, but Ultra Edge Detect is keeping mum. No reason to walk back to the pavilion this time. He's lofted it just right. Bounce and boundary. Clear skies all the way to deep square.
Keeper!
He knows every run stopped counts. Nicely sent back with a strong flexing action. There's no cricket pitch on earth that could contain that one. He's on his knee, sweeping the bowler off their feet. It's in the air. If that finds a pair of hands, it's over. Bam! Sends a lofty drive straight over the non-striker's end. High and ramrod straight. A resplendent expression of batting prowess. It's sayonara with that delivery. A 4 off the last ball. Batsman would be very pleased with that over. There's no stopping that turf wrecker. 4 runs it is. A palpable thud as the ball rockets off for a six. A deadly combination versus the ball when these guys are paired up. He bends, and it's a paddle sweep down the leg side. A real crowd pleaser, that one. A rocket of a shot. He clears his front foot, waits, and then hammers the lofted drive over the long-on region. That's absolutely magnificent. Oh, what a shot! The crowd has gone mad. Elegance in the vertical. A mesmerizing helicopter shot. That looks like a big one. An impressive half-century from this dynamic duo. He has slogged that straight down the ground. 4 more runs to end the... A huge target. The batsman will have to fire on all cylinders to secure the match. They're making the batsmen fight for every run. Good show by the fielders. The batsman might be in trouble here. He has to push to stay on. The fielders are on guard, protecting the infield closely. Driven it to the mid-wicket fielder on the leg side. No runs added. Well fielded in the end. He returns a very good throw back to the stumps. What a shot! A stupendous blow that comfortably clears the stands. Gets underneath the ball this time and lofts it for a six off the last ball. The bowling side has decided to continue the medium pace onslaught. Tough opposition for the batting side in this outfield. An easy single to shuffle things along. It's well on its way. There's nothing on earth that can stop that one. He's taken the aerial route. 6 more. More changes to the field as the batsman looks on. Well fielded in the end. He returns a very good throw back to the stumps. And that's a 6. A massive one. Some unbelievable power hitting there. Brings out his own version of the helicopter hit this time. The ball is not stopping for anyone. Catch! A deadly kiss goodbye to the bowler's last ball. Farewell by 4. An expensive over that'll cost the bowling a lot in makeup. The bowling side has decided to continue the medium pace onslaught. That's a railgun of a shot. Belted it far, high and away. That's an identified flying object. Into the stands for 6. They took a bit of time to get the field set up right. What a shot! A stupendous blow that comfortably clears the stands. He's joined the space race with that one. 6 runs. A brutal sky shot that soars above the pitch into the crowd. That's been sliced away for 6. He flicks it away onto the onside this time for more runs. Just the one off that ball. A good effort from the fielding unit. They need to keep this momentum going forward. It's in the air. This could be the big one. Gets underneath the ball this time and lofts it for a 6 off the last ball. An expensive over that'll cost the bowling a lot in makeup. The bowling side has decided to continue the medium pace onslaught. He flicks it away onto the onside this time for more runs. Every single counts. Fine wrist work from the batsman. He deflects it down the leg side. He struck the meatiest bit of willow there. A whale of an onside shot. He has saved some important runs for his team with that dive. He's making the batsman work for his money. A spirited defence. He's played it with soft hands on the onside and makes it look effortless in the end. That's a quick bit of legwork from these two. The bails fly up, but the umpire's finger doesn't. He's safe. Double or nothing. Double it is for the batting. End of over. In comes the change of bowling. There's nothing medium about this medium pacer. And that's a 6. A massive one. He's taken the aerial route. 6 more. It's in the air. If that finds a pair of hands, it's over. High and ramrod straight. A resplendent expression of batting prowess. Sailed right into waiting hands. It's a sad walk back for the batsman. Well played. A chance for him to reach the 50-run mark, but gives it away. A new batsman walking in. Hope he can save his team. They lose another wicket in quick succession. He never saw that catch coming. The striker shuffles back to the pavilion. That second wicket for him in a row. It's an all-out attack from the bowling. Another batsman bites the dust. Here's the new man in. He should stick to the team plan and anchor the innings. Looks like they're going to go up to the third umpire. Did he edge it? The umpires asked for the stump camera. He's caught some wood, it would seem. The look on his face says he knows it. That's a spot of bother for the batting team. We're going to need some sharper ears to be sure. Bet he knew it was over before anyone else. Back to the dressing room he goes. Ultra edge detect says out. Great stuff from the bowler. That's another wicket gone. It's a hat-trick from the bowler. That's some clever use of the wrist from the batsman. He drives that one down to the onside. That was spotted so quickly by the fielder. What a great effort in the field. A pacer who's known for his physical intensity. Can he up his game today? Some aggressive defence there from the fielding side. Good thinking by the batsman. They complete the single with ease. That's a good throw by the fielder. Get it right back at the stumps. Catch it! Got him with an easy catch in the end. He just has to stick to the basics and play his natural game here. Heads, bounces for four. New to the ground, never mind. Hit a boundary off the first ball. There's no cricket pitch on earth that could contain that one. That's played so well by the batsman for a huge six. It looks like we're in for a real thunderstorm as another pacer takes over. He's played it with soft hands on the onside and makes it look effortless in the end. That's one more notch on his belt. Good single. Can he flummox the batsman by bowling over the wicket? He's going to try. The fielder is all over it. No freebies today. It's a loud shout and the batsman is unsure. The umpire says he's safe, not out. That was nicely driven to offside covers, but stopped by the fielder. Excellent placement by the batsman. Moves quickly to place the ball on the offside. He's driven it hard and home, frolicking down the pitch. almost cuts the bowler's legs off with that one. What a drive! Some variation in this one's deliveries. Are the gods of speed in his favour? Well fielded, and the batsman couldn't get away with it. He's played it with soft hands on the onside and makes it look effortless in the end. The umpire knows what the batsman doesn't. Not out. A real crowd pleaser, that one. A rocket of a shot. He's joined the space race with that one. 6 runs. That's a good throw by the fielder. Get it right back at the stumps. He moves like lightning and stops it just inside. The fielders have a helipad. There's no stopping that otherwise. Well run. They make it back into the crease safely. They're trying to mix things up a little bit with some quick pace. That finds the middle of the bat and he goes for the on-drive. He knows every run stopped counts. Nicely sent back with a strong flexing action. The shout's allowed. The umpire isn't. No wicket here. The fielders are pulling out all the stops by making all the stops. Steps out and hammers it into the stands. He whips around for the hook and nails it. The crowd is straining to follow that one. What a stunner! He looks to slog that one between long on and long off for more runs. It's raining sixes here. He's played it with soft hands on the onside and makes it look effortless in the end. What a block! Amazing speed and reaction time from the fielder. That over was an all-you-can-eat buffet. Expensive and satisfying for the batting. It's an all-out attack as another speedster charges up to the wicket. A fielder is getting ready to get a hold of it. The fielder sees eye to eye with the bowler and flings it true. He's absolutely obliterated that one. They'll be hunting for that one in the audience. That's been sliced away for 6. Oh, what a shot! The crowd has gone mad! Swept away in a frenzy. An absolute blaster of a shot. What a whopper. Brings out his own version of the helicopter hit this time. A six to bring up his half-century. That's terrific. What a hit by the batsman. 4 consecutive sixes so far. That finds the middle of the bat and he goes for the on-drive. What a performance from the winning side. They'd be very pleased with the result. A brilliant haul by this man, foxing the batting and bagging him the